What's going on, guys? I have a Call of Duty 4 game here. It's kind of old, about a month old, but it's a very nice game. It's a team deathmatch on Overgrown with the P90 Silent, with Claymores, UAV Jammer, and Dead Silence. I'm playing with my buddy Gangster Hebrew, aka Paul, but he eventually rage quits because we're playing on a very generous 3-bar. It's one of those 3-bars that could easily, switch to a 2-bar, fluctuate to a 2-bar. So he got sick of the lag and ended up rage quitting. But I had a good game, so I figured I'd post it up for you guys, because in my last video I asked you guys, what game do you want to see the most? And I think COD4 actually got the most votes out of all the games I actually play. And look at this guy, he is dumb as hell. It's time to upgrade to an HDTV, buddy. I don't know how the hell you missed me, but you could have easily killed me. Woo, that's bad. That is some bad vision. And this commentary is going to be all over the place, and I'm going to apologize, but, COD4 has been out for 2.5 years now, so you guys really don't need me to give you tips and stuff, I hope, because you can just tell what I'm doing in the video and replicate it. I mean, I've made like 50 plus COD4 TDM matches, and that's not counting the free-for-alls or the DOMs or the cage matches or whatever that I've uploaded. So just dig in my archives, you can find stuff, strategies for this game if you really want them. But I wanted to talk about something kind of big that happened over the past few days. The date I'm recording this commentary is June 11th. I don't know when this will be posted to Machinima. And this is a lovely respawn right here. That was not fair at all to that guy. And then I think a guy actually, the guy stands in front of one of my teammates' claymores, and the claymore does not go off. And he kills me. That's weird. But what was I gonna say? Oh yeah. A friend of mine, a buddy of mine, who gave me the stimulus package, or a code for the stimulus package for free, for nothing. His name is XGoldenX7, I think. The X's might be misaligned or misplaced, but he posted a video a few days ago, or actually it might have been just a day ago, where it was just a fun video where he told people to comment with a funny sentence involving Robert Bowling or 402. And if you're not familiar, 402 Robert Bowling is the community manager or the creative strategist for Infinity Ward. Basically, he's the PR guy. He tells people, the updates with the game, stuff like that. So I guess someone tweeted it to Robert Bowling, and he actually came onto the video in the comments and actually was replying to people and talking to people. At first he was kind of sarcastic, joking around about the whole stealth clown issue, because he's been getting a lot of flack for that, because he said in the Resurgence map pack trailer promo thing, if you don't know what I'm referring to, just look up Resurgence map pack inside Xbox on YouTube. You'll probably find it, and it's pretty funny. You'll know what I'm talking about when you see it, let's just say that. But he was in there talking to people about all that stuff, and it got into a big discussion. And I actually joined that discussion, and I said, hey, Robert, you can't release a game as hyped as Modern Warfare 2, make so much money off its sales and stuff, and then just abandon it support-wise. And I said, I think I asked him, why is making maps your priority instead of fixing bugs, glitches, exploits, and things the community want changed, like for instance one-man army giving unlimited noob tubes. And that's just one example. There's also, there's a bunch of bugs with the weapons and stuff too. And then I said, hey, EA DICE, the developers for Bad Company 2, have already came out with like 5 patches since the game's been released. And these aren't just patches that fix bugs, these are patches that tweak the entire game balance to make it more playable and more fun, more balanced, what have you. And these patches have tweaked the weapons, and now I can honestly say that Bad Company 2 probably has the most balanced set of weapons I've ever played with in any shooter, in that there's no weapon that's overpowered, there's no real weapon that's underpowered now either. They've done a really great job tweaking the weapons in that game and balancing them accordingly, and it's great to have variety and stuff like that. So as far as, you know, hey, what do I want to pick? Because every weapon now has a pro and a con. So I was saying, how can DICE, with that, you know, they've sold like 1/4 of what Modern Warfare 2 has sold, I think. How can they update their game so much and change so much, and you guys can't come out with one patch that fixes a lot of issues the community are having? And he didn't directly answer me. He was mainly answering other people. But he eventually, the discussion with other people eventually got so in depth that Robert Bowling actually said in that YouTube video, in the comments, and I'm going to quote this is straight from the horse's mouth, this isn't altered. He said, "Alright guys, I just submitted a list to production with my recommendations for the next patch, if one is approved. It includes all tweaks to weapon sights suggested by Blame Truth, one-man army tweaks to prevent constant reloading of grenade launchers, addresses the rock and fuel, a suggestion for FFA tweaks to help combat boosting, and addresses attachment issues on certain weapons such as silencers showing red dots. I'm pushing this one hard with your guys' support. I'll keep you posted." Now, I wouldn't get my hopes up, guys, but you know, this is a step in the right direction, and I just want to say thanks 402, thanks Robert Bowling if you're watching this. I appreciate you guys, or you specifically, responding to the community in depth. It's great stuff. I mean, it's a little late. Modern Warfare 2 has been out for a while, and the problems have been escalating for a while. I've stopped playing it completely, but better late than never, I guess. So I just want to say thanks. Even if the patch doesn't go through, thanks for at least pushing for it. And I hope it actually does go through, because if it does, I will gladly play Modern Warfare 2 again. You know, the boosting problem and the one-man army noob tubes are probably the most annoying things in any shooter ever. I think Hutch actually said the exact same thing regarding that. So if they fix those problems, I'd be happy to play Modern Warfare 2 again. And I might even buy the map packs. The whole reason I'm not buying the map packs is because, not because I don't want new maps, because I do want to play new maps. It's not even because of the price, really. It's just because I think their priority should be fixing issues with the game before releasing map packs. So if they actually fix the issues with the game, such as all those weapon glitches and bugs, the tactical insertion boosting, the one-man army noob tubes and stuff, I would, you know, I'd be happy to buy those maps, play on them for you guys, and post some videos on them. So let's cross our fingers. Don't get your hopes up too high, but this just goes to show how big of an impact the community can actually have if enough people band together. And people always wonder, you know, why are you bringing up how much you hate Commando? Why are you bringing up how much you hate death streaks? Why are you complaining about this? Why are you saying this is wrong with the game? Why don't you just enjoy it for what it is? And people don't realize that if people didn't complain, bring up these issues and balance problems, that they would never get fixed. Simple as that. But the game's over. So this is a different kind of commentary, so I apologize. My final score is 34-3 with the P90 with UAV jammer, claymores, dead silence, silencer. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Be sure to rate this video whatever you feel it deserves, preferably a thumb up. And be sure to share your thoughts on this whole issue in the comment section. You can also subscribe to my YouTube channel. The link will be in the video description, and it will also pop up on the screen here in a second. And I'll see you guys later. Peace.
Be sure to follow us on Twitter. There you'll find the latest updates from our premier directors and the Machinima Respawn team.